The reason why I'm starting this motivational thing is because I think that everyone can benefit from it. It's not that it's gonna, whether you wake up and you need a pick me up, or you don't understand or feel like someone else is going through it, you can, and all too much, and a lot of it hits close to home. And you know, a lot of my friends too, especially, I know, struggle with depression and have a lot of things. See, my thing is, I've been an alcoholic for years, and I've been trying to fix it. And a lot of thing is, though, is what you do in life. You can't let others, though, terminate your belief of change. You can't place yourself around people that are going to disappear when you have faults that are not going to be comforting and be understanding. Now, I understand there's people that go through things, and there's people that have been through it, and you're a threat to that, you know, and they don't want you around. Life is what you're going to make it and what you can be to change it. See, out here, something affected me the most when I started listening to these motivational videos. I've watched tons of them, man, tons and tons of them. And the most thing that approached me is somebody said, the way you look at things will change if you change the way you look at things. And honestly, it just hit me, and I'm like, man, so I started trying to do this because this is real. This is something that's going to change. This is something that whoever with me, hopefully I get people to come along and start sharing their stories and start sharing their help, because I've made so many mistakes. If you look back in the past, I'm sure there's people that know me that'll look back in the past like, oh, Evan did this, and Evan, I don't care. And I will remind you of what you did, and I don't really care. You know, there's so many times I can look at these relationships where they failed, and people tell you about yourself they don't want to deal with it unless it's perfect. And I'm telling you, that's the thing I'm trying to explain the most. You be there for yourself. When you wake up in the morning and you look at yourself in the mirror, you better get your ass up and get ready, because it's time to change. We're not promised here. That's the thing I hear the most on these videos, and from hearing people's speeches and quotes, and we're not promised here. The fact alone is that we don't have enough time to even, we could die tomorrow. If that doesn't scare you enough, I don't know what does, and it might not be for you, man. Maybe you want to be a certain way, or maybe life has dealt you so many cards it's so hard to pick up. Man, I can tell you that you're not, there's nobody that's worse than the other person or better than the other person. We're all built with problems that we have to overcome, and everybody is. In life, if you're a human, there's something you have to overcome, and you got to be there for yourself. Nobody's going to be there for you. I'm telling you, man. Your family will be there. They love you unconditionally. But when it comes to finding a soulmate or someone that cares about you, man, I'm telling you, man, people disappear on you. They leave, or when stuff doesn't go unhappy, or you think things are the way you are. And if you have yourself and you're happy with yourself, then when that happens, which it will, I promise you, man, it will. Then you'll be fine, and you'll find your destination. You'll have better relationships. You'll find yourself in a better point in life. You can't let nobody tell you that what you have is a problem with you is all bad. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it takes you failing over and over again. I have failed over and over again with things till finally I get it. I need to change something, and I'm going to. That's the part where you need to decide. Do you need to change something, or are you going to change something? Are you going to do something with your life? Do you want to play basketball again? Do you want to run? Do you want to stop smoking cigarettes? Do you want to stop drinking? Do you want to stop doing drugs? Everybody has a problem that they have, whether it's that or eating, or maybe you just talk shit too much. Maybe you think you're better than everybody else. I know somebody that likes to give everybody advice, but they won't take it. You know, there's all these problems in life that you need to focus on yourself, and when you do, you'll be better off. The worst thing you could do is sit there. I'm telling you, if you just, you know, I'm sitting here now, but I guarantee when I'm done making this video, I'm gone. And I'm not going to explain it to you in any other way, that you need to be there for yourself. You can do it. You will achieve. You need to wake up and look at yourself in the mirror and be like, you know, I heard something else today that hit me and struck a chord. And it's like, would you look at your younger self as a child? Or would you be a child, being yourself at like 6 or 7 or 8, and look at yourself now, and would you be happy with them? Is that what you thought you were going to be? Is where you're at right now in life. None of you, I don't care who you are. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll say, yeah, this is what I wanted to be. But I can guarantee almost 85% of you are not where you wanted to be when you were a child. If you have kids, look at your kids every day. Tell them you love them. I haven't been the best father lately because of bad decisions I've been making. And stuff that I've done to slowly try to ruin myself. You're the worst person that can hurt yourself. You're the only person that can destroy yourself, and you're the only person that can pick yourself back up. Nobody's gonna do it for you. I'm telling you, in these relationships and everything else.